If you have a friend who is transgender or non-binary and you keep messing up on their pronouns, before you just, 1, make yourself feel horrible, and 2, do nothing about it and then just keep apologizing when you're around them, take a step back and try this strategy. Reach out to a mutual friend and schedule a time for you both to swap compliments about the person that you may be messing up pronouns on. You make sure, 1, that you both are going to be able to hold each other accountable and catch when the pronoun is missed. And then 2, what you're doing is you're saying kind things about somebody and reinforcing in your brain how much you love and respect and want to honor them. I could use my wife as an example. Her pronouns are she, her. And I could say she is an unbelievably loyal friend and she is such a good gift giver. And if you found this helpful, please don't forget to comment, like, and share so that we can create even better allies.
Ha! That's it! Hold it right there! Pronoun trouble.
So what are you saying, sir? You want us to try to reason with people like this?
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
Oh, no, 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 sir. I will not be participating in your silly games. Thank you very much. We're back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. And I hope you guys have prepared yourselves to feel a wide range of emotions today. Laughter. Yes, there are some funny clips. We're going to laugh today, like usual. Sadness. There's a solid chance you're going to want to cry. Anger. 100% you're going to feel some intense anger, as well as complete and utter disbelief. We're running the whole gamut of emotions in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
Truest words ever spoken. Ever. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming back. Now, that gentleman in the first clip, he seemed nice enough. He seemed well-intentioned. I just don't think he knows what he's talking about. You cannot placate to the mob. You cannot bend the knee to these people. Because as we know here, once you do, society completely falls apart. The top collegiate woman swimmer in the nation is a guy, is a man. I mean, that's what happens when you play these games with them. And I'm not going to intentionally go out of my way to hurt anybody's feelings. That's not who I am. I'd rather help someone than hurt them, but that doesn't mean I have to play these games. Anyway, all right. Before we jump into it, I got to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. 2 sponsors today. You guessed it. Today's video is being brought to you by the 2 super sponsors. These 2 gentlemen have allowed me to come on here. You know, I've been a huge help in allowing me to come on here 3 or 4 times a week to continue to make these videos. So I just want to tell you guys how grateful I am. First off, Steve Harlowa, the super sponsor, Steve Harlowa, whose YouTube channel is Steve Harlowa. Steve, thank you so much, sir. Greatly appreciated. I'm going to link Steve's YouTube channel in the description box below. Steve Harlowa. After this video, go check that out. Funny channel, short little clips of gaffes and all this crazy political atmosphere we're in. Second sponsor of today's video, none other than the man, the myth, the legend, the Boltonator, another super sponsor here. Boltonator, thank you so much. And Boltonator also has a channel on the YouTubes, which I will link in the description box below as well. Another funny channel where he does TikTok and meme reviews, so go check that out after this video as well. If you would like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there's a PayPal link in the description box below. I will say your full name as a sponsor of that video unless stated otherwise by you, and I'm just grateful for all you guys for helping keep this ship afloat as the YouTube's overlords are still trying to sink us. So thank you guys so much, all you guys. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Let's and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. That's you guys. Let's get this community up to 10,000 strong. Let's get into it. All right. Well, I just realized that before we listen to what this lovely lady has to say, I forgot to tell you guys what's going on with that picture that was on the screen when I was running my mouth. Let's rewind for a minute. Sorry about that. The brain rot from watching all these TikTok videos day in and day out is real. It's a real thing. Anyway, Here we have a tweet from Libs of TikTok. Now, this is a teacher feature that we've actually had a couple video clips on this channel before. So it's this is a teacher of, I think, like young kids, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I can't remember exactly what grade. So for our blind subscribers and the people sitting way in the back, let me describe what we got here. We've got a, I'm gonna have to say there's a woman teacher here that's got a rainbow colored mullet, rainbow colored or some kind of colored glasses, a bullhorn in her nose, and some name tags on them. One says MX. These teachers, instead of going by Mr. or Mrs., they think it's okay to go by Mix. Nothing like confusing the kids, right? And then below that, it says they, them. So it's Mix, they, them with the rainbow mullet. Libs of TikTok, which is a great account on the Twitters. If you're not following them and you're on the Twitters, I highly recommend that. Libs of TikTok tweeted out, "You bring your 5-year-old to his classroom on the first day of school, and this is his teacher. What's your reaction?"
Oh, hell no! Run! Run!
And just like that, my child would not be going to this class, would probably be homeschooled. And some people might say, well, that's not nice. You don't know this teacher. You don't know. I don't want to hear it. I've seen enough. If the teacher is not going to school dressed in the proper teacher attire and they want to be called a they, them, I got a pretty good idea what they're going to be trying to teach the children. So that's going to be a hard pass. Let's get into it. All right, now back to the woman that looks like Barney spunked right on her head. Roll the film.
I was driving around yesterday with my husband, and we kept seeing American flags everywhere for 4th of July. And am I the only one that Trump has ruined the flag for? Because now I just see American flags and go, oh, yeah, those are probably...
These communists are all cowards.
Oh, I guess these people never outgrow the liberal in them, huh? Purple hair, she's got the thing through the lip and whatever, good for her. Moving right along. All right, this next clip is another one of our teacher features here. We haven't seen this one yet. This is a brand new teacher feature. This clip blows my mind. I just do not understand this at all. So teacher feature, get your children out of public schools immediately. Why, you ask? This is the reason. Roll the film, please.
My favorite anxiety of the day today is that I'm going to have to deal with coming out to my students. I know most of them are just going to assume it already, but for the few that don't, that'll be a fun conversation, if it comes to that.
Well, I don't know. It's really messed up. Super gay.
That's really messed up. Why? Why do your students need to know anything about your personal life? Like, why do your students need to know who you want to... Why? I honestly, all the years that I went to school, kindergarten, right up through high school, I don't know if any of my teachers were or not. They never got brought up. We were too busy learning other stuff. Moving right along. And another teacher feature. This is just a screenshot of a TikTok. It says, get a load of this. When my students feel comfortable enough to share their pronouns and sexuality with me. This is a teacher feature. He says, when my students feel comfortable enough to share their pronouns and sexuality with me, and he's like rubbing his hands together. He's drooling like he's about to eat a steak off the grill.
Are you a sicko? What is this?
You're disgusting!
Oh, yeah.
Valid question. I mean, what is this? Are you some kind of sicko? Why would these things be on this teacher's mind? Why would it be their pronouns and their sexuality? Why are you thinking about that looking like you're about to bite into a ribeye steak? Maybe if the the student came up and told you that, he made the basketball team, or the other student told you that they, spent the weekend at grandma's house, something like that. But this, keep it moving, please. All right, this next one is absolutely hysterical, while at the same time probably being one of the most sad and pathetic things that we're going to see in this video all day. So this is, thank God this guy makes it funny, because if he didn't make this funny, all hope would be lost. Roll the film, please.
The only way to spare more pain and more loss, the only way.
Only way? What's the only way?
These millstones no longer mark our national mourning. These milestones, I should say, no longer mark our national mourning.
You serious?
Oh, that's so sad, but we got to keep laughing. We have to keep laughing. Listen, whoever voted for this old, senile, corrupt, career politician, if you voted for this man just because for 4 straight years, the mainstream media, social media, they told you to hate the evil orange man, so you got to vote for this guy just to vote against the evil orange man. If that's what you did, you should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed and a little bit ashamed that you knowingly voted for that. I told you at the beginning, we feel a lot of anger in this video. Keep it moving. All right, this next clip doesn't have sound in it. It's I don't know. I give up. Roll the film. So look at this little troop here. Like, what? Please step away from the children.
Bad touch, stranger danger.
You people are a circus.
Stranger danger. I'd be willing to bet all three of these gentlemen are on some kind of list, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Moving right along. Oh, and real quick, I just want to say before I get into this video, in the last video, I was talking about how my car was I was having some nightmare issues with my car, and I just got to give a huge shout out to one of my best friends of over 3 decades now, my buddy Matt, he's a mechanic. He's been a mechanic for 25 plus years. He's top certified mechanic, and I use my car to basically pay the bills, keep the lights on, feed the goose. So without my car, I'm screwed. So I've had some issues with my car in the past few months, and my best buddy Matt has always been right there to help me out. No issues, no problems at all, to help me out getting it back on the road so I can continue to keep the lights on, can continue to feed the goose and everything else. So I just got to give a huge shout out to my buddy Matt for that. It really means a lot. I mean, like I said, we've been best friends for 30 plus years, but I don't expect him to help me out, but I don't mind asking, and he has no problem helping me out when in need. So it's a good friend to have right there, folks. All right. I'm sure you guys have heard, because this story went viral last week. The White House used our taxpayer dollars to pay famous TikTokers, not famous TikTokers with a lot of traffic, a lot of subscribers, however it works over there on the TikToks, to basically spread propaganda about why gas is going up, what's going on over in Europe. So they didn't really tell them what was going on. They just told them what they wanted the people to hear, because they know young people watch these TikTokers, and the young people that watch these will probably believe whatever these people that, they're role models and they're idols, role models and idols to the younger generations, these famous TikTokers and Instagram models and such. So they hired them with taxpayer dollars to spread propaganda. Roll the film, please.
Give me some
Why is gas so expensive, and why is the United States inflation rate at a 4-time decade high? I had the opportunity to ask the White House why gas down the street is $7, and here's what they said. The obvious reason: we're getting out of a 2-year...
You need to shut the fuck up.
Sorry, lady. I literally don't care what you have to say because I know it's horseshit. I know. Who told you? Jen Nutsaki? Camelhead Harris? Former Vice President Potato Brain Joe Biden? Like, who told you? Nancy Pelosi or Boozy Woozy? Like, I don't believe a word that's coming out of your mouth. I don't even need to listen. When you open your mouth, all I heard was blah, 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 blah. Sorry, moving right along. Next up, I'm going to bet money this guy voted for Joe Biden. Roll the film.
Look at the price of gas now. It's $7.55 a gallon. Hey, Putin, we're sending you a bill. What an idiot.
It's not easy to fool these people. It's just not. All you got to do is give the talking points to the mainstream media and just have them keep mentioning the same thing over and over again. Safe and effective, safe and effective, safe and effective, safe and... That's all you got to do. Putin price hike, Putin price hike, Putin price hike over insurrection. Fiery but mostly peaceful. Fiery but... The big lie, you guys get it. Just keep parroting the same, just have all the social media, mainstream media outlets just keep saying the same thing over and over again. And that's it. That's all it takes to brainwash a whole population. Imagine that. Moving right along. All right, this next clip is great because it just shows you that parents all over the place are waking up to what's going on. So these parents take their kid to the library to get some little picture books for their child to read. And this is what they come across. The gay BCs. Roll the film, please.
Bro, they getting out of hand, bro. I'm just trying to buy my baby some books, bro. Look at this shit. A is for alley. B is for buy. C is for coming out. D is for drag. These are children books, guys. These are children books. ML Webb, you're disrespectful, bro. My kids are just trying to learn, okay? They're just trying to learn. Why are you writing books like this? Can't they just be kids and learn their regular ABCs? What is going on?
F is still for family, though.
What is going equality? Like, we got a lot. Gay, like G is for gay. Like, we got a lot going on. Non-binary, Listen, this is picture books. This is picture books. My 4-year-old don't know what the non-binary is.
L is for lesbian.
They don't know what lesbian is. Why are you writing this, ML Webb? You're disrespectful. Read this shit to your own kids.
Orientation.
Gay!
Bravo for this father and mother for calling this out. I just don't understand how this is even allowed. Children don't know this stuff. I don't care. You'll never convince me ever that little children need to read books that talk about sexuality and who you want to do what with. Or they don't even need to. I mean, it's not just the gay BCs. They don't need to read anything called the straight BCs. Nothing to do with that. Let them be kids. The people that are the side that is pushing this kind of stuff, the side that is okay with this kind of stuff, they're on the wrong side of history. Okay, groomer. Moving right along. All right, next up, you would think with, 450 plus videos of this stuff, I would understand this by now. Maybe because I just try not to understand it. It says, finally happy with being out as a bi-ace person. Well, I don't know what it is, guys. They continuously make up new stuff. So once I get the hang of what something means, they just make up something new. So there's always something new coming along to keep us confused by design. Finally happy with being out as a bi-ace person, a bi-ace. I'm quite sure we haven't heard that one here at this channel yet. Roll the film.
Are you off your fucking meds or something?
Stop it. Get some help.
I don't know what those flags represent. I don't have any idea why this person has fake elf ears on. in a few seconds after this, it said gender crisis, and the person was like collapsed on the floor. And we've seen that in several videos. It'll say gender crisis, and the person's all wigged out. Why would that be a crisis for anybody? There's moving right along. All right, let's throw one more teacher feature in. Why not? Why not, right? So we've got another teacher feature here. It's just... All right, so this teacher feature decides, like the other ones we've seen, to come out to their students. It's so bizarre. So bizarre. Just somebody needs to keep an eye on these teachers that are doing this. Roll it!
Kids coming out as trans.
That means it's a teacher that's kind of not a guy and not a girl, like somewhere in between.
Oh, so you're kind of boy, you're kind of girl?
Kinda, yeah.
Me too, that's me.
Okay, right on.
I want to be a boy, but I don't like being a girl.
You know what? You have choices in this world to be all sorts of different things. But that's why it's MX, so Mix Chavez. That's where that comes from. I know some of you were a little confused. Some of you came and talked to me about it. What?
Is it technically like a tomboy? Is that what it is? Like, a girl that like acts or dresses like a boy?
Some people do identify that way. I'm actually trans, so I'm not a tomboy. I'm trans. But some people do, and I'm sure if they wanted to, they could also go by mix in their classroom. Any other questions?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The land of make-believe.
All right, guys, we're going to end it on this clip right here. A video would not be complete without the... Well, I can't say it's the Black Hoodie Gang anymore because they're throwing us for a loop. They're switching up the colors of the hoodies they're wearing during these things. So I have another name for them that I could call them, but I don't. I'm not gonna go there. So it's the same thing we've seen time and time and time and time again. These specific people over and over. I don't understand. I just don't understand it. Do they have no conscience? Do they have no morals and values? Do they just care about absolutely nobody but themselves? Why is it just the... Like I said, I'm wrapping it up with this. My mind is shot. I can't take too much of this, and I think I've overdosed a little bit on woke TikTok insanity today. So I'm done. That's a wrap. Roll the film.
Yep. Oh, I'm recording a video of him. You see him? There's them right here. Y'all come back, y'all going to jail. Know that one.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Look, make a system where 85% of black people fill the prison. Is it because they black or they make bad decisions?
All men and women created by code. You know the thing.
Ain't nobody got time for that.